I have a question for you. Do you have any idea who Bob Ross is? If you do, you're going to enjoy this video. I can almost guarantee it. If you don't, watch this video and find out who he is, and then you'll probably be really excited to watch his videos. Hi, and welcome to my channel, Heartfelt Crochets by Darlene. Here on my channel, you will find tutorials and crochet with me's and look what I've made. So if that's what you're looking for, then you've come to the right place. So grab a cup of coffee or whatever it is that you're drinking today. Come crochet with me. Oh, and hey, by the way, if you like the videos, give me a thumbs up and subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you can be notified of all my upcoming videos. Okay, now let's go crochet. All right, so today we'll be crocheting a Plushy Amigurumi Dill Pickle. We have 4 facial expressions: sad, angry, sleepy, and somber. Each one has its own placements of bumps, which are bobble stitches. See, they're kind of in different spots. You make it your own. Just kind of randomly put them here and there. So setting those aside, I used to like to doodle on a piece of paper. I would draw these like stick face expressions. I found that by drawing this on a piece of paper, it helped me when it come time to place these faces on the pickles. Now today we're going to be using a 6mm hook, a pair of scissors, and a darning needle. And we're going to set those aside as well. Bob Ross had a TV show back in the 1980s and early 90s called The Joy of Painting, until he took ill and he passed away on July 4th in 1995. He was an awesome artist of nature scenes, and if you don't know who he is, you can watch his shows on YouTube now. His family created a channel. I'll put the link in the description below if you're interested in finding out who Bob is, or if you just like to watch his videos again. This video is dedicated to him and the way he spoke while creating his paintings. I loved Bob Ross. Let's have fun with this. Let's start with a slip knot today. And we are going to create a chain of 2. Then we are going to create 6 single crochets in the first chain we created. Just like that. A simple single crochet until we have 6. Now we are going to crochet 2 single crochets in each stitch around. This creates an increase of stitches from 6 to 12 stitches. This is going to create the very top of our dill pickle. There. Now that didn't take too long. Okay. Now we'll get right into creating single crochets around in each stitch, and we will do this for 11 rows. We are using a lovely shade of green today called Agave. It is a chenille home slim skein by Loops and Threads. It's very soft. I like the feeling of it very much. It creates a very soft project. But of course, you can use any type of yarn. It's totally up to you. This is your project. Now we will just keep working around for the next 11 rows until we reach row 13, leaving only 2 rows left. Okay, I think that a little bump should live right in here somewhere. That's by creating a bobble stitch. A bobble stitch is making 3 double crochets, but only pulling through the first 2 loops of each, leaving 4 loops on the hook, then pulling through all the loops. Create a single crochet in the next stitch, and that will create the bump that you need on your pickle. Then just continue single crocheting around like you were before until you find the next perfect place for your next little bump to live on your pickle. Just continue single crocheting. It'll be over before you know it because this pickle grows rapidly. I'm feeling that it's almost time to come across another place where a little bump lives. We'll place one right here. Again, the bumps are bobble stitches. These Amigurumi projects are so much fun to create. I just love crocheting them. I could do it all day. Oh, it's time for another bobble stitch. These little bumps just love living in random places on the pickles. It makes the pickles more realistic. They kind of come to life as you develop these bumps on these pickles. You know, these little bumps can't be lonely. They have to have neighbors. So we just randomly create a few. Look how far we've come along. I told you that these pickles grow rapidly. Okay, here we will place our last bump. Now it is time to stuff our pickle. Make sure that you break up the polyfill really well so that your pickle isn't lumpy. Just push the filling down gently with your crochet hook. Making sure it goes to the top of the pickle. Continue filling the pickle to the end. Always make sure to double check to make sure that the stuffing has reached all the way to the very top of the pickle. You can kind of scrunch it down a little bit, making sure that it gets placed deep in. Then you have room to add just a little bit more stuffing. There we go. Now that feels nice. We are going to close off our project by decreasing 4 times. Decreasing is single crocheting 2 stitches together. I really enjoyed doing this project with you today. I hope that you will come back and join me again in creating another project. There's enough room to add just a tiny bit more stuffing. Now we are going to thread our needle. And sew through the front loop only of the 5 stitches on the top and pull snug. Make sure to tuck in your tail inside of your pickle. This will make it nice and secure so it won't come undone. Snip off the excess yarn. Your very first round of 6 single crochets is the top of your pickle. This is a good flat spot to create our face. I think today I will go with the angry pickle. No, I'm not angry. I just seem to like the looks of this one on the pickle. Just use a black worsted yarn for embroidering your mouth and the eyes. And just follow along what I'm doing in the video. Cut the excess yarn so that both ends are the same length. Then you are just simply going to tie a square knot. Thread those two ends in the darning needle. Insert the needle in the same spot as the knot and pull it through the back side. Snip off the excess yarn. And we are done our pickle. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was pretty tough, let me tell you. I kept cracking up so many times. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe.